Dun dun dun. Hey, Tony.
Go cheese.
We should be live.
Hey, hello everybody. It's been exhausting 64 hours. Would you believe me if I told you I was playing Skyrim for 64 hours straight?
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what Skyrim is, but I was playing the hell out of it.
You fibbed to the people, didn't you, Tony?
I just heard your daughter say she was going to play Skyrim, so Brianna's probably played Skyrim for like 64 hours straight, but I have not. I'm sorry.
She definitely is.
Oh,
hey,
see?
look.
Hey,
See?
we're live. So we're just, drinking beer and bullshitting and seeing if you guys want to bullshit, because it's Friday night and we're watching people run up and down the street naked. David lives in a crazy neighborhood.
They're not naked. There have been a few people past the studio. We opened up the doors just for the hell of it tonight, because it's not so bad. Yep. So, yeah, we just thought we'd pot up the mics, talk a little BS, have a little fun tonight. Not really an episode of Escape Pod. We're just calling this Outbreak Live, because Outbreak is the name of our studio, which we now record our Escape Pod from.
And all kinds of other stuff.
Yeah. We've been doing a lot with PJ Starks and Eric Huskisson, doing some of their stuff for Blood Moons. So, pictures. Oh, helping out their new movie.
Product placement.
Exactly.
Every time we show that, PJ owes us $1.
No.
Oh. Well, it was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. He's probably charging us $1 for Eric's likeness on my shirt. That's it.
Spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
He's the pumpkin face guy.
He is. And we are having a few beers tonight.
Yep.
And just talking about all kinds of stuff that's popped into our head. A few things coming up on the podcast in the next couple of weeks. That'll be good. Even got one of our favorites coming back for an interview next week. Or should I say later on in the week?
Owensboro's own.
Dave Snyder. Heck yeah, coming back.
Special effects master.
He is
Hollywood
awesome.
darling.
And man about town.
All around good guy.
And that he is. And he's going to be on a podcast. He's got some projects he's going to talk about. Plus, he's going to talk about some of his history in the film industry, like in the past. And he also has some things he wants to vent about.
Uh-oh.
Some apparently some movies he's seen recently that he's like, what the hell were they thinking? So that'll be fun. If you remember any of Dave's Star Wars talk, you know that this will be fun.
Yeah. If you don't remember, go back to our past episodes and all of our catalog, which is available at
on YouTube, on
outbreakpodcast.com.
That's right.
/ go to YouTube and watch it there too.
No, it's outbreakpodcast.com, and then there's a link for a YouTube channel there.
Yeah,
and hopefully
that's what I meant to
you'll
say.
subscribe. I knew that's what you meant. You can also send us Twitter questions tonight if you want to. Tony's up and good and go on Twitter. If you don't have any questions, that's fine. If you do,
for
or
the
you want
first
to be
time
silly,
ever.
you can. So it's twitter.com / Outbreak Podcast.
I'm a Twitterer now, everybody. Welcome me.
Yeah, it almost sounds like something you do in a strip club, but I'm just saying. Could be that. But yeah. So yeah, we are live. Outbreakpodcast.com is our website. And this is also streaming live tonight on Facebook, but it's also going to be up on our YouTube channel later. We're going to put it up so people can watch it and make fun of us. No MySpace.
Damn it. Didn't Justin Bieber or somebody buy that to try to make it into like a music site or something? Wasn't one of the Justins? Justin
I don't
Timberlake?
know. Could be.
Yeah.
He's an old Disney guy.
Yeah. Disney.
Yeah.
Like Disney Plus?
No, Justin Timberlake was a Mouseketeer.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So was Christina Aguilera and a bunch of others.
And the crazy chick that beat up cars with umbrellas. Britney Spears.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Remember she shaved her head and beat the hell out of some dude's car with an umbrella, and then she said it was her performance piece, and then...
Is that what she did?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear about that one. That's some crazy chick shit.
You don't watch TMZ and shit, man? Come on.
I say I missed that one.
I don't either, but,
Apparently you've heard all about it.
I read the Twitters now.
Welcome to Gossip Talk with Tony Brown.
Did you hear that demon?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, intruder.
We're live. Hello.
Sorry. Come on
out.
in.
Just don't let the dog out, because the doors are open.
He's a demon.
Well, this is as live as it gets. You're not on camera. What's up?
Yeah, I need you to come get a dead frog out of the door.
Did the dogs kill a frog?
No, I think it got caught whenever I was closing the door, and it's dead, and I'm not touching it.
Okay, can it wait a little bit?
It won't bite you. It's dead.
Yeah, I don't want to squish it.
It's already dead, right?
Yeah,
Are the dogs getting to it?
no.
Okay,
Brianna.
well then we're just gonna leave it, or you can have Brianna do it because she wants
She'll
to be
get it.
nursing.
Yeah. Tell her it's her first extraction of a patient.
Yes, you heard that correct, folks. We are frog gigging. Yes, and I'll be in a little while to clean that up. Wow. And we were wondering what we were going to talk about tonight, weren't you? How spontaneous is that?
Sorry, Peter. It was an accident.
Frog.
It wasn't
Exactly.
intentional.
There was one frog harmed in the filming of this podcast.
Frog legs.
Frog legs, yeah, exactly. But they're itty bitty little frogs.
Appetizer.
Appetizer. Crunchy frog. You know what it is? Chocolate crunchy frogs.
Well, speaking of Justin Bieber Lake and Disney,
Yeah, Disney.
they're like releasing their own
Streaming channel.
yeah.
Disney Plus.
So is that going to be like all the cool Snow White movie or is it just like the new stuff?
No, that's okay. So here is what they have said officially, that on Disney Plus they're going to have every single Disney movie available day one, with the exception of one movie that they are no longer displaying because of its
South, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Song of the South.
Yeah.
Which was, by today's standard, really, well, by that standard too, it was racist. Had a lot of racial overtones and stuff. But that was, unfortunately, the times they were trying to depict in that particular story. And even though it wasn't shot back in the day, it was shot far enough back that where they wanted to represent, kind of like in the old days when film come on, there was black and white films. A lot of those when they first started, they would have white actors in blackface. So that basically that kind of stereotypes and not good.
Just let it go.
It's exactly. So it's a good thing that they're not putting that one up there because no one needs to see it.
No.
Maybe one of these days they'll update their ride. Splash Mountain,
Splash Mountain.
I think.
What's that got to do with it?
I think, or maybe it's not Splash Mountain. One of the Disney rides actually has some of the scenes from that movie.
With like
depicted in it.
Brer Rabbit and all that shit.
Yep.
Am I thinking about the right thing?
Yeah, Brer Rabbit. Yep.
Okay. It's been like 20-something years since I've been to Disney World, but
Yeah, you used to live in Florida, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say I lived in Disney World.
I know. Tony, you're living in the Disney World right now.
I mean, I was there a lot because, it was like 45 minutes from where I live, but
Mhm.
I mean, it's a whole new Disney World now from what I see and read and people tell me.
I thought you were going to break into song right there. Whole new world from Aladdin or something. No? Not a chance.
No.
But yes, so Disney Plus is going to have all that stuff on it. But the nice thing about it is Disney has acquired Fox. Fox movies aren't going to be on there, but with that purchase, they also have the National Geographic channel, National Geographic. So National Geographic programs are all going to be on there as well. Mm-hmm. So you'll be able to watch all the archived National Geographic programming that was on their channel.
And all the Star Wars stuff.
And also Star Wars is going to be on there, all the movies, and some new shows like The Mandalorian, which is an exclusive show made just for the service.
Is that like the bluegrass?
Not a mandolin. A Mandalorian is a.
That's the guy that plays the mandolin. Is the Mandalorian?
No. It is the creature type, whatever, of like
Black
Boba
Lagoon?
Fett. Boba Fett is a Mandalorian.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I understand now. I thought that's what the dudes that played the mandolin were Mandalorians.
Nope.
Oh. See what I've learned, Facebook? I love Star Wars, by the way. Can't you tell?
Yes. We'll have to talk about the later. You're gonna go to new Star Wars with us if I get you a ticket. Opening night,
Oh, yeah.
episode 9.
Yeah. I have to watch it.
Because afterwards we're gonna come back and do a podcast probably.
Yeah, did we do that last time?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I was actually really excited about that movie. It was really good.
Well, this new one's really going to look exciting. We won't get into why, but it looks pretty crazy. So, yeah. Supposed to be wrapping it up, finishing up the whole Skywalker saga. Skywalker.
So watch for a future episode of Escape Pod, and we'll talk about the new Star Wars coming out.
Exactly. In December.
December?
Comes out December 20th, yes.
Well, damn, you made it sound like it was next week or something.
Well, no. But it's coming.
Or the
But now the streaming service, Disney Plus, that's coming, November. Yeah, November. I think.
So is that why Marvel
12th or-
left Netflix?
That
Doesn't
is-
Disney own Marvel crap now?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they've owned Marvel, but now they basically pulling their. Now there are some contracts and things like that they have made with Netflix and other services like HBO and things like that, where certain movies as they come out may appear in those services as well. But like day one, when you have the Disney Plus, you'll be able to watch Captain Marvel. Will be available on there day one.
So
Stuff
that's
like that.
why. So is that why like all the cool
Yes,
Netflix like Punisher and Daredevil ended?
Yes,
Just because they were like, hey, we're gonna
we're doing our own
eventually
thing.
move this. So hopefully they'll restart those. I'm hoping.
Well,
Because Punisher was awesome.
It was.
Daredevil was pretty damn good.
yeah, Jessica Jones is really good too. I love that.
Never
one.
watched Jessica Jones. I didn't
Oh.
care for Luke Cage.
I thought Luke Cage was good too. The only one I
Um,
didn't like was the.
And then Gold
Yeah.
Fist or whatever, Gold Dragon. I can't remember that guy's fucking name. Iron Fist?
Iron Fist.
Iron
yeah.
Fist, yeah.
Gold Fister. I think that's a. movie-
Goldfinger.
That's a
I'm
movie.
thinking of James-
You're thinking of a.
Well,
you're thinking of
yeah.
a porn movie title. Is what you're thinking.
It was
The
a James,
Fister.
it was a James Bond parody.
It was. It was. Pair of something is what that was. But yeah, they're. I lost track. So yes, they are. They.
I mean, that would be super cool because, like, I was super excited about the Punisher.
Yeah. Punisher was fantastic.
I mean, it did end on a good note.
yeah.
You know.
Here's the way roughly the way the contract thing was uncovered is that they shut the services, all those productions down, because once they're down, it has to be 2 years of not being aired on Netflix. Well, I shouldn't say aired because they can still show the shows, but any new product can't come out. 2 years after that, then Marvel can pull all those rights back and do it. So in other words, those shows will still live on Netflix, what's already existing for a while, but then they can't make anything new product with them.
Gotcha.
For until 2 years runs up. And that's at that time, are they going to reimagine the series, or are they going to completely redo it, or I thought it turned out pretty good, some of it. Defenders was okay, could have been a lot better.
I didn't even bother watching it because Goldfister was on it.
Right. But the Daredevil was fantastic.
Yeah.
And
Still has one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen in anything.
it was
That
fan-
hallway
yeah, the
fight
hallway,
scene
yes.
was great.
It was awesome, yeah. And it so you can still catch it on Netflix. But when they this last, I guess, Comic-Con that they had not too long ago, they had all of the costumes, the show-worn costumes from all those Marvel shows were up for auction because they were clearing them all out. So they're all gone.
Damn.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean that those actors may not get recast or renegotiated to some future project. But as of right now, it's completely gone, and they want you to forget about it for a while.
Makes sense.
But there's so much other stuff coming from Marvel now that they have, there's the Fantastic Four stuff's coming, all the mutants they got coming.
Fantastic Four has failed so many times.
Yeah, because Marvel hasn't put it out. Just saying. I think it's going to be a lot better in their hands because they're talking about not necessarily introducing them the way people think. Like there could be a movie in the Marvel universe that has like the Silver Surfer in there, and then the Fantastic Four gets introduced that way, or Doc Doom, which is one of the greatest, my favorite villain of all time in the Marvel universe is Doctor Doom, because he had to take on Kiss in Marvel Super Special #1. He was in Marvel Super Special #1.
Don't you have that?
Kiss. I do have the original issue of that. 2 of them actually, and Marvel issue Super Special #5 I think was the second time Kiss was in comic. I like Kiss. I used to when I was a kid, but
You still do.
a little bit. But I love the comic book and the tie-in. So to me, it's like they should actually make some kind of cameo in costume in one of these movies because they're canon.
That'd be pretty good. Just
I
like
think
even
so.
in like a background playing a concert or whatever, and
Well, not
have them like fight through the crowd or whatever.
Yeah, well, not even that. Like when they have like assemble something or just for whatever reason, or even a story on they've got these guys in the barrio, blah blah blah, and it's the Demon and Star Child, and it's-
Somebody can punch Gene Simmons in a dick hole.
they might lose their hand in the void of the God of Thunder. All right, but anyway, boy, we really got off track. So anyway, there's the Disney Plus coming, and we're pretty excited about that. I am for sure. And I think there's something else that's going to be added to it, but it's a good value, all included for just $6.99 a month, or you can like $60 something for the whole year if you get a year of it at a time. And they've also just announced not too long ago that they are going to have bundles. So in
That's
other words,
a whole lot of damn content.
it is.
If you think about like all the, hi, this is blah blah blah, and you're watching Disney Channel, all
Yep.
them little kids and all
Mhm.
that crap,
Mhm.
and wow.
But see, Disney also, with the merger of them buying Fox out, they got now the controlling of Hulu, which they own part of it, and Fox own part of it, and Viacom, I think, or a couple other networks or companies own part of Hulu as well, and Disney has now bought it all out. So Disney completely owns Hulu. So from what we were speculating is that probably Hulu is going to be where R-rated material and a lot of the Fox stuff that's R-rated and stuff comes out will go to that in the future. So, I mean, they can still have other content as well, but anything that doesn't fall under the PG-13,
That makes sense.
Disney
Family
Plus.
stuff go to Disney Plus.
yep, and then
The
And then
more
Hulu.
adult stuff go to Hulu.
right, and they're going to make a bundle, which is going to be available. I think they don't have a price exactly yet, but I think it's probably going to be pretty good. It's going to be Hulu Plus, or not Hulu Plus, Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN. You can bundle that together for a cheaper price than buying each of those individually, since they're all owned by the Disney Corporation. So that'll be cool too. We already have Hulu. We're getting Disney Plus. I'm not really big on the sports, but if it's a bundle and it's as cheap to have the two and to get the third one in the bundle, I'll get that. Why not?
You can watch footballs.
Yeah, you can watch football and all
'Cause
lots
you
of
do
sports.
You do the Super Bowls.
We do Super
I
Bowl
said
parties.
Super Bowl. Isn't that illegal? Aren't I supposed to say the big game?
Well, I mean, yes, but we're good. We don't have anything written down there. We just said the word. Super Bowl.
I have a really good track record with the Super Bowl.
You've never seen one.
I've never seen a single Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Single Super Bowl.
Never seen one. Invite him to our parties, but he doesn't come.
I mean, I guess if I just sat outside and never watch guys give each other concussions.
So you wouldn't even just come over and have a beer and food, because we have like tons of food all day and hanging out and drinking beer and stuff. You wouldn't want to do that because you'd be afraid you'd see the game.
No, because somebody's going to be like, who are you rooting for? And I'm going to be like, the Dodgers. And they're going to be like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Unless they know you.
Oh.
Then they'll be like, it's Tony.
Well, you always have people over here I don't know.
Well, introduce you to new friends. Make new friends.
Okay.
Some of them you know.
Some of them.
Okay. Well, there's always times like this, Tony, when it's just you and me hanging out, doing the podcast thing. Yay, we have lots of good stuff we can talk about.
No, we don't.
Sure we do. There's all kinds of movies coming up.
It is going to be a pretty good movie. Like, it seems to be like horror movie, like marathon for the rest of this year. It's pretty damn cool.
I'm thinking so, man. I think there's a lot of good stuff coming.
So I need to get Shudder. Well, first of all, I need to get some time to sit down and watch Shudder, and then I need to get Shudder so that I can watch all the cool shit that's on Shudder.
Yeah, because there's some good stuff on Netflix now that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Like the Manhunter. Man, that show's really good.
Yeah, I really need to watch that show.
Yeah, the special victims, not victim unit, just by the, I guess the FBI Special Crime Division on serial. Can't even talk tonight.
Serial killers.
Serial killers. Just a few more beers.
But yeah.
And yeah, it's really neat how it got started. And then so there's other, the good shows, but there's a lot of good movies coming out.
So it's kind of like almost a biopic on how that department started.
Yeah, exactly. It's how it.
And then it focuses, I guess, sorry guys, on like key like historic cases that kind of led them to being
and it shows them
chasing serial killers.
Yep, and I mean it's like episode 8 before they even start using the term serial killers. In that they came up with some other things earlier, which is kind of interesting how they how it all came together and how it all started, and it was just like 2 guys in an FBI basement is really how it started, and eventually they got started getting more interest in people finding out about what they were doing, and they ended up getting funding.
I think Danielle and I were watching CSI maybe, and I think they played it off like one of those characters was one of the main dudes that started that.
Oh,
if I'm remembering it right,
or maybe it was Criminal Minds.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because Criminal Minds is really loosely based on a lot of their cases.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
then.
that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Yep. But the actual and season 2 is up now too, and it's of course streaming, so you can binge watch if you want to, and that's what I've been doing last couple nights. Catch a couple episodes a night, and it's really good. Highly recommended. But it's definitely mature rated, so be ready for some gruesome scenes and some weird. Some of those serial killers had some weird sexual fantasies and weird stuff like that. Kind of like Tony, but just kidding.
Yeah.
Some weird fetishes, like frog killing in the hallway.
Frog killing.
Frog gigging. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of good horror movies coming. I mean, he's really big into horror. One of these days, we're going to get him to do a horror podcast. Because, he should focus in on that a lot, because he knows a lot about horror movies. And a lot about the good old B horror movies. The
Z horror movies.
Yeah, okay, give him that.
Ones with $14 budgets.
Exactly. And it's fun. It's fun to watch. I've gotten to watch a few of those that I didn't know anything about, because he's like recommended to me, and I'm like, oh my god, it was so bad. It's good.
It's so bad, but then you spend 20 minutes and you're like, well, shit, I got to find out how it ends now.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell is that? Yeah. So yeah, that's some of those are pretty good. But then there's also some big, huge mainstream ones coming. A big movie is going to be It Chapter 2, which is coming out. Next week.
That soon?
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Yeah, it's coming up. In fact, early showings at the Malco, around if you're local, is the Malco theaters. Will be a Thursday night showing at 7. Actually, there's several showings that night, so there'll be in the main theaters, the new their IMAX, which is the MXD theaters, which are really nice, huge 72-foot screen.
I might have to take a Tuesday off and go at the very first showing of the day, so that there's not a bunch of people in there ruining my movie experience.
Oh yeah.
And just bring a bunch of red balloons with me.
There you
just
go.
Release them during the movie.
Or everybody walks in. Here, have a balloon. Welcome to Derry. Yep, exactly. Here, have a balloon, and you'll float too.
And this is supposed to wrap it up, right?
Yes, yeah. It's
just like the old series, 2 parts and they're done.
It is almost a 3-hour movie.
Oh my god.
2:45, I think, is what it clicks in at.
I saw a little clip on Bloody Disgusting.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys. You guys have a great website, by the way.
Love Bloody Disgusting. Yep.
But they were talking about, I believe it was the director. He was saying he feels like there's a lot more that he could delve into about Pennywise.
Oh yeah.
So he like, I don't know if it ever happened or not, but he thinks there's just more story left to tell about Pennywise.
Yeah, he's I mean, what a great character. I mean, the original mini series with Tim Curry was good. Tim Curry's performance was fantastic, but just it definitely is better as a movie, R-rated, than a mini series.
Yeah,
I think because it really is.
I just wish they could have put Tim Curry in somewhere.
Yeah,
maybe it'll be a secret, cameo in this one that they're keeping under wraps, and maybe he'll be some random guy in a wheelchair dressed up as Frankenfurter on Halloween or something.
right. Yeah. They that would be cool. He's been through a lot too. So he's had a stroke but he's a lot more.
He's still doing conventions.
Yeah,
not a lot, but he's been doing some.
Definitely. In case you wonder what I'm doing, I'm scrolling to find something real quick.
That's Freddy. It's the wrong guy. The Slayer.
That's not what I'm looking.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, but yeah, that's it. Chapter 2 is coming out. Highly recommend it to everybody to see it. Should be a really, really good movie.
And crazy enough, Bill Hader's in it. Like, I don't know. It's just he's such a comedy guy that it's really weird that he's playing in it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you another good website and to check out if you're a horror movie flick is the Horror Fuel.
Oh yeah, Horror Fuel's good too.
Oh man, love Horror Fuel. It is awesome. They have got some great interviews, great coverage if you love the horror movie or horror anything, because they have some great. She has a great interview on there with Bruce Campbell from a few years ago, and man, it is so good. One of his better interviews I think that he's ever done, and she really got him to open up and talk about stuff, and it was great. So Kelly, talking about you. So yeah, it was excellent. But yeah, it's really good, and oh, that was funny. John Powers, he said tuning in via MySpace.
Yay! See, there's still people on MySpace. Damn it! It might be just me and John, but there's two of us there.
You could say hi to everybody. There you go.
I don't know how to spell.
Just type in HI enter. Seriously.
HI enter.
Yeah. There you go.
HI enter.
Perfect.
That's what you said to type. I'm a good listener.
Are you?
That's what you said to do, so I did it.
You did good. That was funny. So yeah. So that was fun. But yeah, so there's a lot there's a lot of other good stuff coming up too. We're talking about horror movies.
Zombieland 2.
Zombieland, Double Tap,
yep.
Which is a sequel, and it looks really good.
Yeah, they're introducing more characters, so that should be pretty good.
Definitely.
Almost like doppelganger characters.
That's what it seemed like. That was very bizarre, that little scene.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I wonder who I'm sure they're going to have some kind of famous person cameo in it like they did the last one with Bill Murray. It was great.
And there's some movies, see, like that, sometimes I don't want to watch trailers because I want to go in when I see the movie and just be 100% surprised.
Yeah.
So, like, there's a lot of times, like, David always sends me stuff at work.
I do.
And, text me trailers, and, like, I'll open them up and I'll see what trailer it is. I'm like, oh, crap, I don't want to watch that. I want to be totally surprised.
Yep. Sorry.
So I'm just like, yeah, that looks really good. I read about that in an article, but I'm not going to watch it.
Yep. Just keeping you in the loop, bro.
Yeah. But sometimes I don't even want to watch them.
Totally.
Like with the new Halloween stuff, I don't want to hear anything about it because I've never been a Michael Myers fan.
Right.
I'm sure we've talked about this before.
Yep.
And then these new ones that Blumhouse is doing just seem like they're going to be awesome. So,
yeah. Halloween Kills.
And then Halloween Ends.
Yeah. Can't wait. And they're shooting them back to back. So.
And seeing everybody is like, what the hell's wrong with you? But I actually liked Rob Zombie's Halloweens.
Like I said, what's wrong with you? I'm just kidding. The first one was okay.
Well, yeah, and the second one got weird where she was dreaming about the fucking white horse, or Michael was dreaming about mom and the white horse or whatever. Yeah, it kind of got out there, but I don't know.
Yep.
Michael Myers is, I could never get over the fact that it was Captain Kirk's face, and it just, I think, knowing that ruined Michael Myers for me.
Really?
Because when I was a kid, I just never watched him.
Yeah.
So, I was just like, I don't know, it just doesn't scare me, and I'm not interested. And when I found that out, I was like, oh, yeah, I definitely don't want to watch that shit now. It's fucking William Shatner. I'm not supposed to be scared of William Shatner coming after me. I'm going to stop and I'm going to laugh at him.
Yeah.
So I never got into the Halloweens. Except for Halloween 3, oddly enough, because there was no Michael Myers.
It's Season of the Witch. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. But I guess those don't exist in this world of
right.
new
Everything
ones,
after 1 has been wiped out. So number 2, 3, 4, 5, 27. None of those exist. But that's okay. But somebody was like, well, you named the first one, or the new one's named after like the original. Technically, the first one's called John Carpenter's Halloween because he was able to talk the studio into giving him the title credit over because he wanted to.
And I read an article, supposedly he's going to score
the new ones.
One of the, I don't know if both of them, but one of them possibly.
Because if they're shooting them back to back, he could probably score them back to back. Because he did the last one with his son, which was really good. Brought a nice bit of the classic sound, original sound,
and
plus some new twist to it.
For all you Kentuckians,
hey,
if you don't know, Bowling Green guy.
He is. It definitely. Yep. Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Probably owns a Corvette because it's Bowling Green.
Exactly. As long as it didn't fall in a sinkhole, it might still be. It might still be there. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this is good. A few beers, burping, great. But what else? I was gonna touch on. We were talking about Netflix earlier, and there's a big I guess discussion now. A lot of people are talking about the, wanting to see some of these big movies that they're doing, get theatrical releases. They have to have a theatrical release, a certain amount of theatrical release, to be up for like an Oscar. Yeah, you have to have a certain amount of in theaters,
shown in percentage of theaters.
Correct.
Or whatever.
Correct.
Okay,
before they'll be considered for Oscar. Which if you win an Oscar or get nominated, that can increase your people wanting to see your movie.
Right.
By a lot. And so like this new Martin Scorsese movie that's being completely done, The Irishman.
Oh, that's the one you were telling me was like 3.5, 4 hours long.
It's speculated that it says a 3.5 hour runtime. There's a possibility that it's going to be trimmed down. That may just be the first cut of it before it's trimmed, which a lot of movies go longer and they cut them down a bunch. But it could still end up being pretty long because it's on a streaming service for one. But they want to put it in theaters, but they were trying to get the major chains to do a 3 weeks, and then they were going to put it on Netflix.
They're going to have to do like the old school, cut it in half, and let's go out to the lobby.
Oh, yeah, intermission, yeah. Well, that's
a long-ass movie to sit through, man.
But that wasn't the thing, though. It was the 3 weeks in a theater and then is on Netflix streaming, and all the major chains turned it down. None of them will do it.
Huh.
Right now, a major chain it's 90 days, like 3 months. It has to be in theaters 3 months with exclusively before it can go to any other streaming service or whatever type thing for those major studios to air movies. They have the right to do that.
So what if a movie is like shitty and it bombs? So does it just sit on the shelf until those 3 months?
Well, they'll pull them down to like, well, it happens here sometimes in the Malco or some places. You'll see like some movies start off with like 10 showings a day, and then they'll go down to see like one showing a day, but it's like weird time,
9:40 in the morning or some shit.
Yeah, and also one of the smallest theaters and that kind of thing. Right. It's basically
okay. That makes sense.
They bury it, but they still filling their obligation of making it available, kind of thing. So Netflix was like, well, we'll play it in your theater if you let us do it for the 3 weeks, and all the major chains said no. So there's still plenty of quote unquote mom and pop chains, and actually Netflix now owns several theaters themselves. They went and bought theaters out, so they would be able to to display, have those kind of premieres and things like that at their own theaters.
So does it still count if they show them in like art house theaters?
Yes. It still counts on. It doesn't have to be a chain. It just has to be theatrically released, and still has to meet the guidelines of the Academy. But as far as the going to streaming, they can actually that can still do their plan of doing 3 weeks. Yes, that may be a negotiating tool. It's not, the movie's not quite finished yet. It's not coming out just yet. I think it's supposed to be coming out in October. So there's still times for them to go back and forth and see if they can get the window down. I think what they really would like is to get the window down to like maybe, a month and a half, maybe 6 weeks or maybe 2 months, like 60 days instead of 90. Then they could,
Right. Well, I was just wondering because when we lived in Indy, there was a theater called Keystone Theaters.
Yeah.
And they always played like animation festival. They'd have an all-day animation festival and show a lot of animation towards like Bill Plimpton. Like they show that stuff, and then they show a lot of the foreign films or whatever that didn't get wide releases anywhere. So I was just wondering if those would count towards like the theatrical release of this or not.
I think so. I mean, there's definitely. I wish I had it in front of me. I don't.
Because it's only 2 theaters. That's all it is. It's a tiny little thing in this little strip mall. The theater's probably been there since like the 50s.
Right.
But they would just bring in all these like cool underground movies, and they would even show like local movies there.
Not sure if that would actually comply with the being able for Oscar contention. I'd have to look that up. But there's definitely a certain criteria. It's like so many theaters for so long a time, and it has to be a certain percentage of theaters. So they are definitely can play it in not a chain theater, but still a theatrical theater.
Right. It's just really weird they would turn down a Scorsese movie. Right.
And I think that's why they want it to be the 90 days, because they know that because it's one of these great directors with going to be an amazing film, an amazing cast, they do this new de-aging technology to set up the storyline, and they got Joe Pesci to come back to. He told him no like 3 times before he finally talked to him and convinced him to come back and do this movie.
Oh hell, Pesci's been gone
for a long time. Yeah. So it's it's got an amazing cast, some of our best actors, and one of our best directors in American cinematic history, and they definitely I get it. They both want. I think what it really boils down to is a lot of theaters. There's always going to be a place for theaters. I think there's always going to be people want to get out and see a movie, and that experience is great. But the technology and the home theater experience has become so much better, and the streaming services and stuff, that it's just a matter of time that the movie theater experience is not as big as it used to be, and it's expensive. But a lot of people are talking about how movies are this price, and then you have to pay so much for popcorn and $5 for a bottle of water. I know like the Malco and places like that, big theater chains, AMC and stuff, they don't make the money off the movies because the studios get most of that. They get the money off of the concessions.
See, that's always been a weird concept to me, is going to a movie and eating a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I want to sit there silently and immerse myself in the movie.
Yep.
I want to pay attention to that's in front of me. I don't want to look around and try to fuck around what I'm trying to eat or whatever and get a drink. I mean, it's 2 hours of your life.
Yeah.
You can go,
3.5.
Or 3.5, You can go without eating something, especially, and for whatever reason, like movie theaters want to serve you shit that's loud.
But some people just love
crunchy ass popcorn, open some
stuff.
Plastic ass packages.
Yeah. But I tell you, that's one of the things I love about the new Malco. And have you been there yet?
I have not.
Well,
I'm waiting.
I'm going to take you. Well, you're going to Star Wars for sure.
Adam's
amazing.
family's coming, so that might be.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's going to come out first, so
yeah.
You, Daniel, and I got to go see it.
Yeah,
so
we definitely.
That'll
see
be
it.
our first
new
Malco. So
and
we'll all go see it.
It is. The new Malco is amazing, and their choices on food and their prices are good. They're not like crazy. You can get a good. I got like the chicken fingers, and it was like eating at a gourmet restaurant, and it was a fair price. And it was good portions. It was delicious.
And
that's what I'm going to get again next time.
Bar.
There is. There's a bar, serve alcohol. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, and some of depending on which, all of the seats in the entire theater are recliners now in the new Malco. except for the ones in what they call the MXT, which is like almost a 300 seat, 72 foot tall screen that is higher rated than the IMAX experience.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's basically the total immersion like IMAX. It's amazing.
Well, see, the reclining seats I love because when we went to the theater in Evansville to go
Yep.
see Dark Crystal,
Yes.
because I don't like people sitting real close behind me
Nope.
or even standing behind me. So I was like, I don't know if I want to go there. And then we went in, and it was awesome because the rows are so far behind, it didn't even feel like anybody was behind me. So I felt comfortable. So it's going to make me want to go to Malco more as long as everybody shuts the hell up and turns off their damn phones.
Yep.
It'll be great.
Yep. And a lot of the new, a lot of the theaters are like that. We went and saw. Got Toy Story 4 was the first thing that we saw there at the new theater because that was opening weekend, and fantastic experience in the theater. It's just so comfortable, so great. And when we sat down in a chair and reclined, you couldn't see anybody in front of you. Clear shot to the screen. Nobody's foot on the back of your chair.
Yeah.
Because there was a little wall divider behind us. Now, some of the theaters aren't quite like that, but they still have recliners in them. But there's still the experience is so much better than an old traditional movie theater. And the old theater was getting kind of old, for sure. But I'm really glad they updated, and it's definitely worth the experience to go. And they still have bargain movie night, $6 movies every Tuesday. So unless a movie comes out that day, every showing on a Tuesday is going to be a bargain matinee. It's fantastic. So that's what's great about it too. So if you're on a budget, make Tuesday night. Tuesday night. What, the Moth?
We just got attacked by a huge beetle.
Oh, did we? Okay, yeah. We have the studio door open
Because it's nice outside.
It is, and
but, the studio lights are attracting some little alien creatures every once in a while.
they're attracting some moths and some beetles, but that's okay. That's all right. We'll get a screen put up eventually, but for now, it was fun. We have the air conditioner, but we turned it off. We were just thought, let's just.
It's getting that time of year.
Yeah, because when we have a new set, which if you've seen like some of the stuff we've done with PJ Starks and Eric Huskisson.
Our Game of Thrones series we did.
Yep. For Outbreak was on that, the new set. It's right over there. But we still kept the old podcast table, and then we're still got some more posters and stuff like that to go up. Tony's Sledgehammer. Just kidding.
That's right.
But so don't start singing. And we still have some of the old set here as well because we had a lot of fun just being able to kick back and do what old dirty podcast. Hey, now
it's my security weapon.
It is.
It's for in case any demons come through or spooky people. It's getting that time of year, man. Fall's coming, Halloween's coming.
I was scared.
Not Halloween the movie, but Halloween the awesome holiday.
It is because man, there's we're gonna have to be thinking about haunted houses, where to go.
Yeah.
There's some.
Yeah, you guys know any good haunted houses?
Let us know. I mean, we love like the zombie farm.
Yep.
And
That's
Newburgh.
always a good one. Yeah.
We actually have an episode.
We do with those guys. So, we might
Outbreak
wind up with there again.
Yep.
And then I think this year, man, we need to go around to like random places. Like you sent me the thing from Menards where there was a big zero from Nightmare After Christmas. I didn't even know Menards did Halloween stuff.
Oh,
I think Halloween's becoming so huge. So if you guys know anywhere that there's cool Halloween stuff that is out of the normal places you would shop, let us know because we love Halloween.
We can grab a camera and go up and do a little.
We'll go check it out. And the place here, was it Halloween Havoc?
Is that still up?
Well, they moved into the local mall here, the Town Square Mall.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they left that strip mall and moved over there. I don't know where yet, but I saw it on some newspaper article or something. So
cool. And now the closest Spirit Halloween is in Evansville, and it is actually it's open again though. That's good. It's open now at the old Kids R Us location, which is I think close to Gaddytown. If you're familiar with Evansville,
if you know where that is,
yeah. So they have some good stuff. They had
like John Gaddy, the gangster.
No.
Oh.
No. Anyway.
Oh, that's John Gotti.
Alrighty then.
Different person.
You need another beer, don't you?
I don't drink beer.
Oh, okay. One of these silver things, though, right?
I drink hop-flavored water.
Fair Feeling a little hoppy, are you? You get to go clean up the frog then. All right. Oh, hey.
Sorry, David, with the headphones on.
Smacking the mic around. That's all right. Well, gosh.
Flip over to the other screen there. Yeah, that thing.
Hey, Starks has joined us.
Oh.
Hey. Hi, Katrina.
Hello.
So, yeah.
Brian Dant.
Yeah.
Brian Dant.
Looking great, boys. Aw.
Brian Dant. Brian Dant.
Enter.
Oh, sorry. Forgot to hit here. What happened?
You hit clear.
I broke it. Anyway, Brian Dant, White Lightning Liquors.
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
Yes, dude. If anybody loves bourbon, fine tobacco cigar products, go see Brian at White Lightning Liquor.
Yeah.
The man is a genius and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
It's the best liquor store here in Owensboro.
And he's introduced you to some things that you never would have thought to try, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's cool.
Yep.
He
And he's
knows
the
his
friendliest
stuff.
guy. He's got hugs for everybody. He's so friendly.
Awesome.
You'll feel like, it's once you walk in and spend 10 minutes talking to Brian, everybody else there and his whole crew, you're going to be like, yep, I'm going to come here all the time. They're knowledgeable. They have product that nobody else has. And if you're looking for something and they don't carry it, they'll bring it in. They want you to come and hang out, have a good time.
And it's easy to find. They're right off the bypass.
Right off the bypass.
Yeah, just jump on the bypass and jump off
Big
the
White
parachute exit.
Lightning sign. Yep, they're right there.
Yeah, maybe we ought to have him on some night to just talk about his business and maybe bring us some stuff to try on.
Yeah, because he does the brown water enthusiast. If you're into bourbons, talk to Brian about that. They get together, they talk about really good bourbons. Which that's it's Kentucky. There you go. It's bourbon town, and he does Briarville Tobacconist too.
Cool.
So he's all about cigars and tobacco. And
I love a good cigar.
He does hand rolled gentleman's joints, which isn't what it sounds like.
Oh, okay.
It's really high quality tobacco that he hand rolls in store. So if you're just wanting a hand rolled cigarette, you can go in there, buy one at a time. He's got pipes, accessories, cigars, all that good stuff.
That's cool.
So definitely go check him out.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, man. Appreciate it. But we're definitely going to have him on.
Yeah, we'll get him in here and talk about all the good stuff.
Yeah. Well, before we wrap this up, man, I'm going to switch this other camera real quick so that
so you guys can read. Can you read that?
You're supposed to tell them that.
Oh,
dude, slow down. There you go. Pull back. Pull back. Stop.
Hey, now can you guys read that?
We have T-shirts.
We have T-shirts. Not just random T-shirts like we got from Goodwill, like Outbreak Podcast T-shirts, the Escape Pod T-shirts. They even have our faces on them. Like, you want my face on it.
So subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you can, join our Patreon. It's real inexpensive, like $1. $1 helps us out every month.
Instead of buying a McDonald's breakfast sandwich, give me $1.
Or give me a McDonald's breakfast sandwich at home.
Oh yeah, bring David a breakfast sandwich.
Right. You gotta show him your the bottom side of your beard.
My what?
You were talking earlier about your gray side and the dark side.
Check this out. I just realized this tonight. Look, my beard's turning really gray here, but for some reason, it's all dark under there. That's really weird. I don't know. I don't understand genetics. Whatever.
All right, we're going back to the other camera.
Okay.
Hey, back up here. Hello. I know something we can do before we go.
Go back to that so I can type and actually not hit clear and hit enter.
All right, well, we can do that real quick too, and then
let me try that again.
And then I want to show them the. I did a cameo for us from Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. He was nice enough to do a cameo spot for us, which is kind of cool. Cameo.com is pretty awesome, by the way. If you have a friend or a relative or somebody that's a loved one that's really enamored by some certain artist, musician, sports personality, then you can go on Cameo and pay them just a little bit of money and get them to actually do a personal greeting to your loved one or your friend or whatever, and either some of them, like Gilbert Godfrey, can be on there and be really raunchy, or you can get some of your, favorite sports stars to wish your husband a happy birthday or something like that. Make
I
his
was
day.
telling everybody that we were that cool, and they only did that for us. You ruined the illusion that Chick McGee was like our friend.
Well, he is. We'll not pay him. Love you, Chick. You're the man. Like he actually will see. Look, Chick McGee on the Bob and Tom Show.
Right?
He's amazing.
He is, because I'm going to send this to him.
Now, Christy Lee, I've actually got a picture with Christy Lee.
You did meet
Christy
that.
Lee is awesome. Didn't meet that?
And that's... Did I say meet that?
Yeah, you did. You really did meet that.
I meant to say meet that lady.
Yeah,
I just didn't finish it. And it's still weird that they call it the Bob and Tom Show. Because there's not Bob and Tom.
Did you type anything?
Yeah, I hit enter twice. I don't know what the hell happened.
Oh, that's why.
Hey, look at that. You didn't scroll
I
down.
didn't scroll down. Oh,
That's what happens when you
goodness.
drink beer and fucking
It
try to do a
is,
Facebook
yeah.
Live
That's
thing.
a live event.
You're like, you hit clear, and I'm thinking I don't know how to work a keyboard, and you don't know how to work a mouse, so we're just both idiots.
Look what I can do. All right, so we're gonna. This is real quick. It only takes a couple seconds to do the Chick McGee thing, and then we'll play our 30-second commercial spot, which is funny. We'll be right back.
We have commercials. Oh, we do have commercials. There.
Hello, this is Chick McGee, and you're watching Tony Brown and David Anthony from Escape Pod on YouTube. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit it. I'll just wait until you do. Hit the subscribe button. This has been Chick McGee speaking. Thank you.
Want to listen to a great podcast? Then go to our website, outbreakpodcast.com, and click on the links for Escape Pod to watch and listen on YouTube and iTunes. Check out the latest episode of Escape Pod with hosts Tony Brown and David Anthony, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss a single episode. For more great interviews, go to outbreakpodcast.com with interesting guests every week on the Outbreak Podcasting Network. Go to outbreakpodcast.com today.
And we're back. The Ad Twins, gotta love them.
The Ad Twins.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah, we do have a new kind of goal for ourselves. We need to get over 1,000 subscribers to YouTube.
Yep.
We really want. We have over 5,000 subscribers to our podcast,
Our
version,
audio
which are
version.
audio version of this. But we really
Now
want.
we need to get you guys to come watch us on YouTube.
Yep.
If I need to wear a mask, you don't want to look at my face, I'll wear a wrestling mask.
You don't
I
need a
got
mask.
Plenty.
What
Tell
are they
everybody
called?
what luchador mask.
Luchador. Yeah, you have a couple, don't you?
I've like 25, I think.
Oh my God.
I'm a wrestling dork. I can't help it.
All right,
Yeah, come
so-
watch us on YouTube. Tell everybody, hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends to subscribe. I mean, there's some good stuff on there. There's some, idiotic ramblings like this one was tonight. But, it's entertaining.
It is. It can be. Yes, definitely. All right.
5,000 people all over the world.
That'd be cool.
We got people from India that download and listen to us.
That would be cool.
So that's just weird. And people from
All
Japan.
over Japan. Yep.
We got emails from some dude in Japan that was like, you guys are fantastic.
We're like, you don't get out much. Just kidding. But yeah. So that was cool. That was freaking. And it was probably, I think, one of our interviews with Dave that we were talking about too. So we're like I said, Dave Snyder's going to be up pretty soon. Or a new one. We're going to be skyping with him real soon, and so that will be awesome. We'll have and then hopefully we got some other podcasts in the works, some other things that we're talking about doing. Plus we also have
Naked Jogger.
Oh, sweet. We also have our other I guess the podcast that we run but we produce for them, which is the Blood Moon Pictures podcast to help out Eric and PJ. So I'll be doing some more of those. Will be coming up. Plus we do have T-shirts that you can buy. You can even buy coffee mugs, stuff like that. You may or may not want to buy it.
Autographed 8x10s of my face.
Yeah, we can do those all day long. Yeah, because they're free. But yeah, and then like I said, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to. Join our Patreon. We appreciate it. We are growing as doing studio work. We're also going to be expanding in the next couple of months. the studio portion to where we are going to be able to have people that would like what are you acting all surprised for? But say you're an individual that would like like to do your own YouTube channel or but don't have the equipment to do it. We have a studio here all ready to go, and we can help you get started. And maybe for like a very, very small type fee, we can get you started, get you going, or just produce it here in the studio and do a weekly podcast, your podcast, and we can put it out here for you and help you out, help you get online, help you get
Come
going.
be creative.
Yeah,
Everybody's
be
got
creative.
something to say.
There's all kinds of things we can do, and we can help you out at our Outbreak studio. So yeah, so that's awesome. All right, well, Tony, I guess that's outbreakpodcast.com, or you can email us at outbreakpodcast@gmail.com.
And on Twitters
Yep,
and
at Outbreak
the Instagrams.
Podcast. Yep, we have an Instagram channel. If you go to outbreakpodcast.com, you can get the links, or all our social media are on there as well.
I can even see some cool pictures there.
Yeah, definitely some cool pictures, lots of links, behind the scenes things.
Yeah, like
Yep.
when we were building this studio.
Yeah,
We
that
got
was
pictures
fun.
of that process.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
And we're still tweaking on it. We still got some more things we want to add, things we want to do to it.
Yeah.
And we are getting there slowly but surely.
Like a volcano.
That too.
I didn't tell David yet, so exclusive. We're building the volcano, just so you know.
All right, then. So, Tony.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Wave to everybody.
Adios. Have a
Thanks,
good night.
guys. See you next time.